pleasure to be here, Longley. I've been into Longley College on several occasions in the past, training students here. It's great to be here delivering this workshop to you guys. I'm going to explain to you in just 90 minutes 9 keys which will give you the edge at every interview you ever go for. What I can promise you is if you do what you learn in the next 90 minutes, I will see you in the top 5% of students in the UK going for interviews. This is the stuff that all the top independent schools around the UK teach their students that often people don't get just generally out in education. So I'm bringing that stuff to you because I'm passionate about giving you the same opportunities as everyone else. And I'm going to be sharing some of their stories as we go through. What every employer knows, what every assessment centre knows, what every interviewer knows is the smartest kids always sit at the front. Smart kids sit at the front. So if you learn no other lessons today, remember that. The people that choose to sit at the front are showing they are what? They are smart and they are what? No, confident, absolutely. They show they're smart and confident because are they afraid of being asked a question? No, they are not. They are ready to engage. They are ready to talk. They are ready to make eye contact. So the next is your goal. And what I want you to do, now listen in. Guys, I want you to write your goal like this. Not, I'm thinking about becoming an architect, or I'm planning to study medicine, or I'm considering becoming, a historian, doing history. Too weak. On your goal, I want you to write, when I leave Longley, I will be taking this degree, or going into this job, or doing this apprenticeship in this subject at this university, or in this workplace. So this is Richard Branson, and this is his book for young people. It's an easy read. He's written it thin, and it's a quick read, especially for you. So in this book he says, this is how to have faith in yourself, believe that anything can be done, live life to the full, and never give up. That sounds great to me. I've read this book, it is terrific. Anyone here planning to start their own business at any point in their lives? You think you might be self-employed like me? Oh, maybe, okay, good. So, this book, hand signed by me, is available here today. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes for a moment, and I want you to think about owning this book. I want you to think about having it in your hands. I want you to think about getting home tonight, making yourself a cuppa, sitting down with the book and reading Richard Branson's life lessons and maybe getting something that would change your life from this book. So have a think about that. Right, I want you to turn to your neighbour now and I want you to say, I really want that book. I really want that book. Good. Right, so far, you've thought about having the book, and you've talked about having the book. But nobody here has this book. It's still in my hand. Why does nobody have this book? Alright, so I've given it to you. You haven't bought it. Why does nobody have this book? It's here. And your name is? Aruba again. Aruba, congratulations. Give Aruba a round of applause. At my last session at Sheffield College, I actually watched a friend of a guy and he said, I want that book. He said, go on, get it. And he literally grabbed him by the arms and he hoisted him out of his seat and he pushed him at me. And I said, well done, mate, because we all need a friend like that. When we're a bit timid, a bit shy, a bit out of our comfort zone, a friend that believes in you. And he pushed him forward and he got the book. You have gone faster, Aruba, than anyone else in the whole of the region, this or any other year that I can remember. So that is fantastic here at Longley. Well done. Right, so Mohammed and I are going to do handshakes, all right? So Mohammed, shake my hand. Oh, good handshake. A-star handshake, that, well done. Wait, because we need to show how to do it wrong. Alright, so Mohammed got it 100% right, which is great. But this is how to shake hands at the interview. Okay, and before you've said anything, you've done your big smile, you're walking towards them. Good afternoon, Mohammed. Pleased to meet you. Right? Now, arms, showing that I expect to shake hands. Because if I do this to Mohammed, I startle him and he panics. We don't know what's going on. So you show you expect to shake hands confidently by, as I get this distance, I extend my hand and we shake. Now secondly, we extend our hand at hip height. Up here looks crazy, down here looks dodgy. We extend our hand here and we go in and we do this 100% nailed handshake. To the back of the hand, meeting of the thumbs equal here, because here is not what to do. Dominating handshake. I show I want to be the boss, right? And mostly men do that one. About 68% of men go in with that handshake. About 60% of women do this one. This is the submissive handshake. So we don't want to be doing this. This shows that you are submitted and you're not thinking you're confident. So here, meeting of equals. Now, this is the worst handshake you can possibly do in the whole world. Just do this to your neighbour. Just get the ends of their fingers and shake their hand like that. It actually makes your skin crawl. This is called the wet fish. We never ever do this handshake. We never get the end of someone's fingers. So, straight to the back of the hand, thumbs uppermost. And also, the other thing Mohammed's doing is really good pressure. So he's not hurting me, but he's giving me a good firm handshake, showing he means business, right? But he's not squeezing my hand to bring tears to my eyes, because we don't want that handshake. No. We're at the back of the hands, thumbs uppermost. Now, here's some more mistakes not to make. I know graduates who are given this training on building sites by Kia, the building company, because if they can't get this right, they say their career is dead before it started. So we're not doing these handshakes. Number one, the bumper. Very enthusiastic, but rotating his arm out of his socket. Number one. Number two, the crusher, where I'm putting so much pressure on his hand, I'm bringing tears to the eyes. We're not doing that one. Number three, we're not doing the hand grab. This is the hand equivalent of a hug. I don't know Mohammed well enough to hug him, so I'm not going to hug his hand. Because can Mohammed now get his hand away? No. I have taken charge, I have all the power, I have locked his hand in, and Mohammed cannot get released. He now feels claustrophobic. He cannot get away from me. So I'm not doing that. This also is the next handshake to avoid, the arm grab. We're not doing that. It's a power play and it shows you want to be in charge, as does this, the shoulder pat. We're not doing that either. I've had all of these 5 handshakes done to me in the past. You do not want to do any of these. If you remember when the Iraq War broke out and George Bush led Tony Blair into 10 Downing Street, he did this. And then dragged Tony Blair into his own house in front of the world's media to show he was dominating and in charge. So we're not doing any of that. So Mohammed, let's try it one more time. Mohammed, very pleased to meet you. Okay, thank you. Excellent. Give him a round of applause. Right, so number one, this is the perfect posture when you're sitting in an interview. We've done standing for pitching, or if you're walking into the room. Now we are doing seated posture. So, seated posture, and I want you all to mirror this. What's your name? Hussein. Right, so Hussein. First of all, you sit with your backside to the back of the chair, right, but lean slightly forward. You're actually doing it, that's it. Now, head slightly on one side. What? Head slightly on one side, just slightly, half an inch, that's it. Great. Now, this is the listening, attentive posture, right? You're leaning slightly forward because you're interested. Your friend says, I've got something to tell you. You will lean slightly forward and your head will go slightly on one side. It shows you are listening and caring, okay? So this is listening and caring. You want this job, you want this university place, so you're leaning slightly forward. Okay, now we learnt about happy hands, didn't we, and happy thumbs. Okay, good. So, what you've got to avoid at all costs is closing down your body language. So the same for me, would you just hold your arms? Yeah. See, he's even leaned back when he does it, right? This is the position of either disinterest, if you lean back again for me. Right. Either antagonistic or disinterested. Yeah, bring it on if you're hard enough, or really don't care about this. Now, keep your arms crossed, but lean forward and look down. Right, does he look confident? Does he look in charge? Does he look like he's a good bet for this place? No. All right. Now lean back again and do your Do you really want to take him on now? So I've had one young man in an interview put his feet on my desk in an interview. In fact, that's happened to me twice, and I did have one young man take a phone call in an interview with me, and instead of just apologising and switching his phone off, which is the only thing to do, don't do anything else, I am so sorry, I thought I'd done that, switch it straight off. He took the call. No, mate, no, not tonight. No, I'm in an interview at the moment. No, I'll speak to you later. No, mate, I'll speak to you later. Out. Blown his chances. Waste of time. I cut the interview short by 15 minutes. All right, so what do you do with your hands then? Your hands lightly on your knees with happy thumb. No, never crossed. Because that's it. With happy thumbs uppermost. Just fold it down like that. Right, everyone, and not clenching your fist. Hands out like that. That's it. Release your hands. That's it. Like that. It may feel a bit odd. You can slightly bend them in, but your happy thumbs. So make sure you're doing that. Now, Hussein's feet are right. They're in parallel with his shoulders, and they're facing forward. So never cross. Can you put that ankle on top of that knee? Right. Never do that, right? Because it forms a barrier between you and the employer. Girls, if you have to, you can cross your ankles. Never cross your legs. Just cross your ankles if you feel you need to. But that is the best position of power. And avoid at all costs doing that. When we're nervous, we can start doing that. And it will just make your employer very tense. And then they won't want to employ you. So, lean slightly forward again. Hands here. Happy thumbs. Everyone do that. Okay? That is the position of power. You're ready for action, you are keen, you're wanting the job. Well done, say thank you very much. Go and sit down. Now, my friends, I want you to know today, Longley, that you've written down your goals. You have learnt how to look, how to act, how to get the right vocal tone. You have practiced these things, you have got these messages. You have the opportunity to be in the top 5% of all the students going for interviews in the UK. But we are not thinking about it, are we? And we are not talking about it. What are we doing, Longley? We are doing it because it's only by doing you become. Say it with me. It is only by doing we become. Longley, goodbye and God bless you. You have fantastic lives. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
So today, after the talk that Faye gave us, I realised that when interviewers aren't just looking for good grades, they're also looking for your posture, like everything about you, how confident you are, how good your communication skills are, and just a range of things. And also, employers are also looking for your past achievements and any goals that you have and what you want to do in the future, and what your ambitions are and your hobbies.
Always write your goals down. I also picked up some really good points. So you need to be confident in what you say. You need to make sure that you're talking about the things that you've done and be confident in the things that you've done. And I just wanted to say that I won this book as well because I was confident, so I used the skills. I ran towards it, and it's even got a signature on it, so I'm like very happy that I got it.
She wanted the book and she got it.
Thank you.